Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. This time with a German Open and Dienstlaken regional recap from the last weekend. First of all, big shout outs to Philip for winning German Open with Mitsu Yummy. His deck is really insane. Check out his deck profile if you have not already done it. And be prepared for him to be another high competitor at YCS Bologna in a few weeks. The format doesn't change a lot, so everything that happens right now will be viable and good to know for the upcoming YCS. And I chose to play Lunalight. Obviously, guys, after the ban list, I had to try my best and make it work. On Saturday, I went A2 at the German Open. I lost round 2 against Sulfa Yummy. I win first. That's one of the few dice rolls I actually won about the entire weekend. I got Fuva twice, ashed, imperm, rolled, and belt, and wasn't able to combo off. And game 2, I got rolled and then belt on my Godlier to grab the wolf back. So there was literally nothing I can do because afterwards I think he just normal summoned Kapsi. And I lost. My other loss was around 7 against Danilo. We had a pretty chilled and fun match in game 3. I think he rolled me and went first, and I just wasn't able to play through it. And he had literally FTK hands in all 3 games. 4 hand traps, Charmies, Femena, always in my turn. It was crazy game. Like, if I draw, I would be drawing like this with Dtail. Hell, I would win their YCS. Like, even then, I would win. That's where the 2 losses at the German Open. Around 1-1 actually I had a bye. I was supposed to play a guy from Berlin, but he didn't show up. A good start into the weekend, but then, as I said, I lost the first round I actually played. It was quite devastating, but I got back from it. 1-2-0 against Tenpai in round 3, 2-0 against White Post in round 4, 2-0 against Vanquish K9 in round 5, 2-0 against Voiceless Mitsu. Guys, normal summon Diviner is full Voiceless Voice and Mitsurugi combo with 2 Omni Negates. Pretty scary, not gonna lie. I lost the dice roll and was scared, but I was able to break the board twice. Then 2-0 against Mitsu Yummy. Then, as I already said, I lost against Dtail. Then I 2-0'd Dtail guy with the same list as Danilo, a friend of him. And last round I played against another Mitsu Yummy in 1-2-0. So in total I played like 4 or 5 Yummies. One I got 0-2'd, the other ones I won 2-0. I pretty much won every single match that I won 2-0. There's not a single one that I didn't win 2-0. The only matches that didn't end 2-0 were the matches that I lost. Like I lost against Dtail 1-2 and the Sulfa Yummy. But everything else I never were able to go into game 3. So that was pretty good for me. That's like the main strategy of the deck. If I pilot it, I always make sure, or I always try my best to win game 1 and build my deck to be able to win game 1 no matter what. And that's why I don't get like in trouble with the time rules or whatever. So I ended up 22nd place, I think. Secured myself 65 points. Unfortunately, not more. My one loss was 3rd after Swiss, and I still had a very bad tiebreak and ended up 22nd, probably because of my round 1 bye. But yeah, that's what it is. And then on Sunday, I played another regional in Dienstlaken with I think like 300 people. Round 1, pretty much played the exact same list, like card by card, no changes at all. Because I felt very confident after Saturday. And then I played round 1 against Striker. I won 2-0. Then against Mitsu Yummy, against Maxi from Radiant Trade, I won 2-1 as well. Then I played versus Vanquish Soul K9. I won the dice roll and won 2-1. And then I lost 1-2 against Mitsu Yummy because I lost the dice roll and he full comboed. Then I played against Malice, won the dice roll and 1-1. Then I played against Mitsu Yummy, won the dice roll and 1-1. Afterwards, I played against another Mitsu Yummy, won the dice roll again. So that's pretty important in the matchup. But I full brick game 1. I think that's one of the only full bricks I've had the entire weekend. Yeah, I full brick game 1 and lost 1-2. Then I played against orcust Mitsu, 1-1. And last round I played against Josh, who was on pure Yummy. I won the dice roll. Game 1, he foovered me. I gave him a couple of draws. He was able to out my Liger Danthers with Black Goat in game 1. I didn't play around it. I didn't expect it. I feel like that's a loss that I am fine with. And game 2, I didn't play good. Like in round 7, I realized, or I started feeling very, very tired after playing 16 rounds of Lunalight combos on the weekend. So I made a bit of a big mistake, didn't set up the spell trap negate, and then got punished by the Runa Cannon. Yeah, even I make some misplays with Lunalight, so don't always think that you're just sitting on a tower, because like you have to play every hand like a different hand. Every hand is special for itself, and it's always hard to pilot the deck perfectly. And even I, the probably most experienced guy with Lunalight on the planet Earth, still does mistakes. So yeah, happens. But that's why I ended at pick 3, Dienstlaken regional. That's not the important regional, so I'm fine with it, because like especially the last round is totally on me. Every other loss was nothing I could have done differently. So the deck worked pretty well. Even if even if I didn't win every game 2-0 in the last regional, most of the matches were actually a 3-gamer. I don't know why it was so different than on Saturday. Maybe because I played less focused as on Saturday, but yeah. I will show you the list for now, so you can see what I've been talking about. So yeah, obviously, shoutouts to Eric for the token, and yeah, like nothing to say about the basic cards of the deck. 3 Gold Leo, 2 Chick, 2 Silverhound, 2 Sheep, 1 Tiger, 1 Wolf, 1 Emerald Bird, and 1 Marten. Still playing Emerald Bird, part of the combo. If you don't know the combo, you can check out the spreadsheet down below in the description. We use them all the time. And 1 Fractal. Yeah, that's the same cards that I've played prior, the same month lineup. I've not changed anything. I think it's pretty perfect, together with the only hand trap triple Fuvalos. Yeah, you could think about siding more Charmies, or even maining more Charmies. Maybe playing Meowth or Pulia. Meowth was pretty hyped in the last weekend, but I didn't feel like it's so good into everything. And I wanted to have a lot of power spells. So I only chose to play those Charmies. But maybe in the future we'll debate playing more, especially if Mitsu Yummy gets even more popular. Then for the spells. Triple Tanky. I thought people only playing 1 or 2 tankies because they wanted to set it with the Tiger King in the combo. But I feel like even if your combo gets a little bit worse, if you have to use this as a starter, you are still able to play. And this deck can sometimes break. So I feel like you should play probably the most amount of starters. So triple tanky. Saying that, and I still only play 2 Masquerade. I felt like this card is not so strong, and you usually always search it, but I chose to play some other starters in the form of Foolish Burial Goods instead. So in total I play 1 more starter than I played at Worlds, because yeah, more rounds, you need more consistency, and yeah, I felt like I didn't want to break. The 1 Foolish, yeah, requirement together with the engine to Perfume, 1 Poly, 1 Lunalight Poly, and the Serenade Dance. Yeah, obviously because I played the Foolish World Goods, I just wanted to have more consistency in my deck. Yeah. Then for the probably most interesting part, obviously still combine talents. I think I only drew this card once and this card also. I'm sorry guys, don't be mad at me, but I chose to play 41 cards. I know I've been blaming Johannes for playing 41 cards at the regional a couple of months ago, but I just didn't know what to cut, and it was better with hiding patterns, so I chose to play 41 this time. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why I bricked the one game, but yeah, I just didn't know what to cut and didn't want to get rid of anything, so 41 it was. And yeah, I obviously played triple heavy poly. Guys, everyone always says, well, this deck is so easy, you just heavy poly and win. I can tell you, I've not activated a single copy of heavy poly in the entire weekend. I don't know why, but this card dodged me at Worlds. I didn't use it at Worlds. I didn't use it this weekend. I only used it once or twice at the last YCS. This card is supposed to be the heart and the soul of the deck, because it allows you to break every field. But I don't know why this card dodges me. So, even though I never drew it, I still was able to break a lot of fields, so you don't really need it if you play your engine properly. You can go through so crazy boards, it's insane. But yeah, 3 of them because it's the best. And paired with triple Dark Ruler, you just try to push it through, or yeah, negate yummy fields or whatever, especially if the Mitsu guys are not maining the trap. Then this card is pretty insane because it also prevents prayers from being able to take damage, so they can revive. Yeah, was pretty good for me. And then, yeah, what do you guys think is the last non-engine? We have a bunch of different cards that we could play. We could play Eclipse, we could play Impulse, we could play Thrust, and so on and so forth. I actually chose to play Triple Droplet. I just wanted to have something that's very good into Dtail and allows you to negate some of the very annoying cards that just came out in the Albus Striker starter deck, because if Albus is summoned in your turn and fuses with 2 of your guys and then spins 2 of your guys from the graveyard, I don't know how you can come back from that. So this either allows you to stop Albus, stop Artherion, or prevent Flame from negating a spell. So I chose to play Droplet. It was a very good decision. Like, it worked out for me pretty well the entire weekend. But yeah, I wish that I drew heavy poly more often, or resolved it at least once. Then for the extra deck, just really quick because no changes at all. I'm very happy with the 15 cards that I'm playing in here. Nothing special. Still playing the hard M7. He's so good into everything, allows you to play through so many hand traps. I've said it a billion times. Yeah, so 15 cards are set for me. If I would cut something, I would cut Almirage and try to play something else, but I didn't feel like I needed anything else. And then because we have triple Fuva that have to go out when we go first, paired with triple Dark Ruler and triple Heavy Poly, we have 9 cards that are not good going first. Luckily that I don't win a lot of dice rolls, so it's not the biggest issue for me. But obviously we have to adjust while siding. So we still chose to play triple Ash, just to negate Charmies, Izunas, whatever. Then I chose to play the third goods for consistency, 1 Lunalight Fusion and 1 Masquerade. Yeah, just more consistency, allows you to play through Impulse. So better, so that's the 6th card. And yeah, I was thinking a lot of what else I wanted to side for going first. I didn't feel like I needed more engine, or didn't want to play more duplicates. So yeah, I chose to play Triple Exchange. If you don't know what it does, it allows you to look into your opponent's hand and steal 1 of their cards, and your opponent looks into your hand and you there steal 1 of your cards. So you talent your opponent before even committing cards. You can just set your tanky or your your play that you have before starting, and then you know either what you have to play around or you steal the only hand trap and can use it later on yourself. A lot of people saw it and came to me why I chose to play it, and yeah, guys, that's why. Having 4 talents in your deck is pretty good, and all you need is 1 card to resolve to usually full combo. So knowing what to play around is very, very strong in this deck. Yeah, everyone laughed when I activated it. They actually had to read the card sometimes because it just, yeah. I've never played it before, like Josh. I used it against Josh. Did I? But we had a chat about it, and he said a funny story about Goki back in the days. Like I wasn't able to get to that funny part, but like I took 1 impulse once and used it against orcust. I unfortunately didn't take a roll, but yeah, like just knowing what to play around is pretty good. Obviously, it's not so cool if they change army, but even then you just have to mostly establish 1 Ligand answer and you're fine. So that's, yeah, why I chose to play Triple Exchange. Then for the rest, I chose to play double Drawn Lockbird, double Lightning Storm, and double Panko Chops. As you can see, there's no Thrust in my deck this time, like not in the main deck, not in the side deck. I love Thrust, but I wasn't able to work out a pattern where it works either in the main or in the side deck, because I didn't want to side any traps because I yeah, didn't like them that much in LoL. And yeah, I chose to play Lightning Storm because it's just a vibe, especially if there are more Mitsurugi traps and Yummy decks running around. Just forcing an Omnigate is pretty good. This could, but literally be everything else. Maybe a Charmy, maybe a Nib. Could be everything. Double Droll because I only had space for 2. I love Droll, but yeah, I wanted to try out Punkatops. This was a double cyclone prior, but I felt like Punkatops is better into every deck, and double cyclone is only good into Dtail. And this deck already is very favored into Dtail. It's actually not that hard to play through all of the 3 traps, as you might think. Yeah, and even if you have Punkatops, you still push through everything. Yeah, so this is the deck I used to get 8-2 at the German Open. Yeah. I'm very excited for the upcoming Voices in Bologna. Honestly, it was very, very hard to play 19 rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially 19 rounds of Lunalight the last weekend. Even after Voices LOL, I was kinda burned out from Lunalight because, as I said, it's so hard to play every hand perfectly and win. So yeah, I might try something else in the next weekends. I might stream some Dueling Book ranked gameplay or some Master Duel, because Lunalight actually will be released soon on Master Duel. I pretty much wasted all my gems on Mitsurugi. Maybe I have to get Lunalight now. Or we just use Mitsurugi to grab Lunalight. Either way, it's very good prep for Voices Bologna. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to answer everything. If you want to see something else as a content, not only Lunalight content, let me know it down below as well. And yeah, without any further ado, this is it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.